Breaking news coming in. Pakistan is spooked by the Modi-Xi Jinping reset. Pakistan reminds China of their all-weather friendship. Now, the Pakistan Foreign Office has released a statement within minutes of the meeting between the two heads of states. And this is what they had to say on your screens. You can see the statement there by Pakistan once again reaffirming their belief in the ties with China. Pakistan reminding China of being their all-weather ally. Gaurav Sawant and Hamza Amir now join me live. Gaurav, it seems that Pakistan is spooked through that statement that we see, especially after the talks of that economic understanding in Afghanistan of a deal there.
Vedika, you very rightly point out Pakistan is very, very uncomfortable about this growing warmth between India and China. These, of course, at this stage are only words. It needs to translate into action on ground. But very positive signals coming out of Wuhan, where the Chinese President Xi Jinping has invested a lot of time, effort in cultivating Prime Minister Narendra Modi, investing in him and looking forward to a brighter future. The signals that are going out, a joint statement did not come out, but what Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale said is indicative of the fact that this relationship is perhaps looking, at a new dawn. Will it translate into action on ground remains to be seen, but the cooperation in Afghanistan will give sleepless nights to Pakistan because that will edge out Pakistan's state-sponsored terror in Afghanistan, and that is where this cooperation will be tested on ground. India and China seen as rivals or competitors working together for the development of Afghanistan will be a growth story which will be very good not just for Afghanistan but also for the NATO forces that are operating there, for this entire region, and sends out a very stern message to Pakistan that Pakistan's state-sponsored terror is now on notice.
Do stay with me, Gaurav. Also joining us live from Islamabad is Hamza Amir. Hamza, the Pakistan Foreign Ministry coming out with a statement. Just take us through it. Also tell us what your sources are telling you about that possible joint economic project in Afghanistan by India and China.
Well, see, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Dr. Faisal actually made this very clear that Pakistan-China friendship is all-weather and time-tested. And I'm quoting him as he said that the strategic partnership between Pakistan and China is based on mutual trust and convergence of interests in bilateral, regional and international issues. Now, Pakistan-China relations are not aimed at or against any country. That means that Pakistan is fully assured by China. As you remember, the foreign ministers before Modi's visit to China actually met. China endorsed and reaffirmed Pakistan that they will actually show that nothing goes against them. Now, going forward, China's economic project in Afghanistan with India is certainly going to do some eyebrows in Pakistan, but going forward, as we know that China and Pakistan, these are two nations who are part of the negotiations between the US forces and the Taliban and Afghan Taliban and Al-Qaeda militants in Afghanistan. I think that is what the trump card is with Pakistan itself, that Pakistan will hold its card strong, and if there are any concerns, then they certainly have a major role to play, because Afghan stability, as Pakistan says, it is important for Pakistan, but because they have this intensity, the capability of engaging Taliban into negotiations with the NATO forces in Afghanistan, that is something that's going to play in favor of Pakistan going forward. So I think might be, but not too much.
Hamza and Gaurav, thanks for joining me live on that breaking news coming in. The statement coming in from the Pakistan Foreign Ministry moments after the Prime Minister left China for New Delhi. Just a last word with Gaurav Sawant once again. Gaurav, how do you see this really playing out, the possibility of India and China taking that joint economic project ahead in Afghanistan? What would this mean for Pakistan?
So it remains to be seen what actually happens on ground, but Pakistan relying on China being an all-weather friend. I must tell you that Pakistan was let down when China saw light at the end of the tunnel and end of the day on the Financial Action Task Force. Remember, Pakistan was relying heavily on China, blocking India's moves to have Pakistan designated, put on the grey list at the Financial Action Task Force. Pakistan was banking on China, Turkey and Saudi Arabia. United States worked on Saudi Arabia, India worked on China. Especially there was a transactional relationship between India and China there. China is going to become the Vice President of the Financial Action Task Force and then the chair, and then they put Pakistan on the FATF grey list. So China is very clear, it'll see who it gains from more in the times to come. And it's not Pakistan that is on notice, it is Pakistan's state-sponsored terror that is on notice, and that is something that Pakistan should beware very clearly, because the world will not accept Pakistan's doublespeak and double standards on terror anymore. That will also affect China in the times to come. It already is in some pockets of China.
All right, Gaurav, thanks for joining us live.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.